From the main search screen, you can enter your terms, select what you want to search, such as in the title, keywords, author, subject, and so on. You can also apply quick limits as we did last week when we were looking for reference sources. Or you can go to the Go To Limits button to find additional limiters. I use this mainly just to limit by year of publication, but there's lots of other options. Let's do a few example searches to explore these different search options in the Search By section. I'm going to use the word Sigmund Freud as my search since it's going to work in many different ways. First, we're going to do a quick search. The quick search will look for Sigmund Freud in the title, in the author field, in the subject headings, and anywhere else it might appear. So it's not too surprising to find that I have about 300 different books that came up for this. If you want to limit from here, you can actually use this search for screen. And in this case, I'm going to force it to look for Sigmund Freud as a phrase. So I'm going to put it in quotes. And then you just click the Submit button here. Alright, that narrowed it down to just 81 books, which is a little bit better. Now let's look a little more closely about how this particular page is organized. You have the title, the library location, and the call number all in this main center section. It will also say if the book is checked out or not, and you also have the year of publication on the far right side. If you're looking for the author, that's in the center section and is hyperlinked. We're going to talk in detail about the individual record in just a minute. Now let's go back and let's search for Sigmund Freud in the title field. Maybe just to see if there's any books that have the word Sigmund Freud in the title. So in this case, we've got 20 that have the word Sigmund Freud as the title, which limits a little bit. Another reason you might want to search the title field is if you've found the title of a book somewhere, maybe on Amazon or somewhere on the internet, and you want to see if the library actually owns a copy, you can just enter the title in that title field section. You can also search on journal title, but that's not really the best place to search for journals, and we'll show you how to search better for those next week. Ooh, look, keyword Boolean. You guys know Boolean. Isn't that exciting? We are going to search this the most. That's one of my favorite places to search. So again, I'm going to put Sigmund Freud in there, and I'm going to put it in quotes because I want to search as a phrase. But then I'm going to add an additional. Remember, I'm going to use and, good old and. It doesn't have to be capitalized, but for some reason that just makes me see it a little better. And I'm going to use dreams. Actually, dream, and we'll use the truncation symbol. So I'm looking for anywhere where Sigmund Freud appears together, like the phrase, in the keywords, and the word dream. So let's search and see what we find. So only 7 books, but that's okay because they look like they're pretty relevant. Like The Interpretation of Dreams by Sigmund Freud, On Dreams by Sigmund Freud. So that includes my searched phrase, which is Sigmund Freud, and then the word dreams. And we'll play a little bit more about with various subject headings and stuff in just a second. Okay, now we're coming back down here to subject headings. And most of us don't know the subject headings for our topic, so we rarely start out with this search. But once you have found the best heading, you can come back to this. So again, I know that Sigmund Freud might be a subject heading, so let me see if it works or not. Nope, it doesn't work. So we'll come back to this so we can find the best subject heading. To get around the whole I have no idea what subject headings have been assigned to my topic problem, you can use a keyword search to look within a subject heading. So that's what we're going to do now. Let's see if Sigmund Freud will work in here since it didn't work in the top one. Okay, now we actually did find something. So there's 181 titles where the term Freud, Sigmund is actually used as the subject heading. So using that searching keyword within the subject heading is very helpful because it doesn't really care what order you type your terms in. Alright, searching for the author, that is pretty standard. Just make sure you put the last name first, not the first name first. So in our example it would be Freud, Sigmund. You can also search the author heading using keywords. Again, that's helpful if you don't really know what order, the correct order the name goes in. Or if you want to know what a particular organization has written, say like the Centers for Disease Control, you can search on that. I'm going to come back to call number here in the next presentation, but for now we'll jump down to, you can search by ISBN. So again, this is something if maybe you found a book on Amazon or you found something online and you want to see if the library actually has it, you can just copy and paste the ISBN, and that is the number that's associated with books. It's a unique number for all books. The ISSN is a number associated with journals or other serial publications, things that are published more than once, maybe every month, maybe every year, things like that. You'll rarely use this. And again, this isn't the best database to be searching for journals anyway, and we'll cover that next week.